all the things that you'd have in the ocean, but in a controlled environment.
About the Avatar actors' underwater training. Script: How Avatar: The Way of Water actors mastered underwater acting. 1. Engaging hook. Imagine holding your breath underwater for over 7 minutes. Sounds impossible, right? But that's exactly what the cast of Avatar: The Way of Water did to bring Pandora's aquatic world to life. Their training wasn't just intense, it was groundbreaking.
Alive. You're very much alive.
What was that?
What do you think it was?
I don't know. It could have been 6:10. It could have been 7:10.
It was 7:15.
More desperately trying to kick your legs to sort of stay in one place, finding that serenity and that calm.
Today, we're going behind the scenes to uncover how they turned into real-life Na'vi swimmers. 2. Setting the stage. Why underwater acting? Director James Cameron is no stranger to pushing the limits of filmmaking. With The Way of Water, he wanted more than just actors pretending to be underwater. He needed the scenes to feel real, to have genuine fluidity and natural motion. To achieve this, the cast performed entire scenes while submerged, instead of relying on green screens or scuba gear. The result? A visual masterpiece that redefined what's possible in cinema. 3. Intensive freediving training. The journey began with rigorous freediving training. Freediving is a discipline where divers descend without oxygen tanks, relying solely on breath control. Why freediving? Traditional scuba gear wasn't an option because the bubbles and equipment would interfere with the motion capture technology. So the actors needed to learn how to perform while holding their breath, sometimes for minutes at a time. Kirk Crack, the coach behind the magic. James Cameron brought in Kirk Crack, a world-renowned freediving expert, to train the cast. Crack is known for coaching athletes and even Navy SEALs. His methods focus on relaxation, controlled breathing, and safety. Under his guidance, the actors expanded their lung capacity, built mental focus, and learned to stay calm under pressure. Record-breaking feats. Did you know Kate Winslet broke Tom Cruise's record for the longest underwater breath hold on a film set? She held her breath for an astonishing 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Winslet later said, "I didn't think I could do it, but I loved the challenge." Sigourney Weaver also surprised everyone. Playing the role of Kiri, a teenage Na'vi, she trained to hold her breath for up to 6 minutes despite being in her 70s. Weaver said the experience made her feel young and powerful. Grueling challenges of underwater acting. But holding their breath wasn't the only challenge. Imagine doing it while acting with full facial expressions, performing dynamic stunts and swimming gracefully, wearing heavy motion capture suits covered in sensors. Actors had to embody their characters while contending with the pressure of being underwater, the weight of their suits, and the need for precise movements to match the CGI animations later. 6. Building Pandora's Oceans, the high-tech tank. The production team constructed a massive 900,000-gallon water tank for filming. This tank wasn't just big. It was custom-built to simulate real ocean conditions. Wave machines and underwater currents added realism to every scene, while state-of-the-art underwater cameras captured the actors' every move. To make the Na'vi's underwater world convincing, the actors rehearsed for months. They learned everything from synchronized swimming to mimicking the natural flow of water while moving through it. 7. Innovation in filmmaking. Motion capture underwater. James Cameron's team didn't just rely on actors, they innovated the technology too. Motion capture suits were redesigned to function underwater, with specialized sensors that worked even in challenging conditions. This allowed the actors' performances, every expression, every motion, to translate seamlessly to their Na'vi characters. The process combined physical performance with groundbreaking CGI, blending human emotion and alien beauty in a way we've never seen before. 8. Mental and physical preparation. It wasn't just about physical endurance. Mental toughness was key. Freediving is as much about controlling your mind as it is about holding your breath. The actors practiced static apnea, a technique where they remained still underwater to slow their heart rate and conserve oxygen. Zoe Saldana, who reprised her role as Neytiri, described the experience as meditative. She said it taught her how to calm her body and mind under pressure, a skill that extended beyond the water tank. Pushing boundaries for art. James Cameron's dedication to realism wasn't just for show. He believes in fully immersing the audience in his world, and the cast shared that vision. For Cameron, the underwater sequences weren't just about aesthetics, they were about storytelling. The actors' performances added depth and authenticity to the Na'vi's connection to the oceans of Pandora. 10. The legacy of their hard work. Their months of preparation paid off. Critics and audiences alike were blown away by the underwater sequences, calling them some of the most breathtaking scenes ever filmed. Kate Winslet called it the most rewarding challenge of her career. Sigourney Weaver said it was like nothing else she'd ever done. And James Cameron, he proved once again why he's a master of cinematic innovation. Outro. Invitation to the audience. So what do you think? Would you be able to hold your breath and act underwater for minutes at a time? The cast of Avatar: The Way of Water pushed themselves to the limit to create something truly extraordinary. Let us know in the comments which behind-the-scenes detail amazed you the most. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into filmmaking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from Hollywood.
Way of Water was one of the most challenging and game-changing films ever made.